The town of Blackmoor had one rule that everyone adhered to religiously: avoid the old Ashcroft Academy after sunset. The dilapidated structure, once a revered institution of learning, now stood as a monument to a forgotten tragedy. Some 50 years ago, the academy was a bustling place filled with the laughter and chatter of students. That was until one fateful night when a massive fire consumed the structure. By dawn, the academy was in ruins, its students and staff reduced to ash. The cause of the fire remained a mystery. Years passed, and the academy, never rebuilt, was overtaken by nature. Ivy creeped up its stone walls, and the once grand halls now echoed the laments of the wind. The locals whispered of other, less natural sounds emanating from its depths: hushed voices, footsteps, and sometimes haunting lullabies. Enter Clara, a young journalist, hungry for a story that would cement her reputation. Intrigued by the legends, she decided to spend a night at the academy, hoping to unravel the mystery that had eluded so many. Equipped with a flashlight, camera, and a voice recorder, Clara ventured into the derelict building. The grand entrance, its doors hanging on broken hinges, opened to a once opulent hall, its grandeur now tainted by soot and decay. The dim light revealed faded portraits of academy founders, their eyes seemingly following her every move. As night deepened, Clara began to feel an oppressive atmosphere. The temperature dropped, and her flashlight flickered erratically. She pressed on, but with every step, she felt an unseen presence closing in. In the main hall, she discovered a grand piano, its keys stained and wood charred. As she approached, a soft, melancholic tune began to play on its own. The haunting melody echoed through the halls, evoking an overwhelming sense of sorrow. Suddenly, the portraits lining the walls seemed to come alive. Their eyes, once painted, were now hollow, staring at Clara with a mix of anger and sadness. The hushed voices grew louder, echoing the names of students long gone. Terror gripped Clara as ghostly apparitions began to manifest. Young children, their skin pale and eyes void of life, roamed the halls, their mouths mouthing silent screams. Teachers, their clothes burned and faces contorted in anguish, reached out to her, their touch icy and paralyzing. Overwhelmed, Clara tried to flee, but the academy refused to let her go. Corridors twisted and turned, leading her back to the main hall. The haunting lullaby grew louder, its tune now a desperate cry. At the stroke of midnight, the true horror unveiled itself. In the center of the hall, a vortex of flames roared to life, revealing the night of the tragedy. Clara watched, helpless, as students and teachers were consumed by the inferno, their screams echoing in her ears. And then, as suddenly as it began, the vision ceased. The academy, its dark secrets revealed, released its grip on Clara. She stumbled out, the first light of dawn painting the horizon. But Clara was changed. The weight of the academy's tragic past bore down on her. The hollow eyes of the lost souls haunted her every waking moment, and their lullabies lulled her into restless sleep. She tried to document her experience, hoping to find catharsis in sharing the academy story, but her accounts were dismissed as fiction, the ramblings of an overactive imagination. Years passed, and Clara, unable to escape the academy's grip, became a recluse. The once ambitious journalist now roamed the streets of Blackmoor, her eyes hollow, whispering tales of the cursed academy to anyone who would listen. And so the legend of Ashcroft Academy grew. While most avoided the hallowed halls, a few brave souls, lured by curiosity, ventured in. But like Clara, they emerge changed, their eyes a void, their souls forever haunted by the hollow eyes of Ashcroft's lost souls.